what's up, guys? So today I don't know why I just really wanted to kind of dress up. So I did put in my extensions, but my hair I just kind of let naturally dry, and then I curled the front pieces, and then I just curled like pretty much just the extensions, so to still try to eliminate as much damage as I can. But I actually really like how it came out today, and it's weird to see long hair again. I don't know, I'm liking both long and short hair. Like at the moment I don't have a total preference. I mean, if I could have really long hair I definitely would, but just like styling them, I think they're both coming out pretty nicely. But I don't know, I just kind of wanted to go with long hair today. No particular reason why. It's Saturday and there's a Mardi Gras actually in Boston, and I really wanted to go, but I doubt it's baby appropriate, so obviously I'm not going to bring Ella there. But I was thinking about going to it for quite a while, but I don't think that's gonna happen today. But she's napping now. It's already about 1:30. We're getting a late start to today's vlog. I don't know, I just didn't want to vlog first thing this morning. I was just kind of, Ella and I just took a shower, and then we just hung out and had breakfast, and then I just got ready, and I'm just kind of waiting for her to wake up now. But I don't know, I think we're gonna go get some lunch. I kind of want to go get the barbecue mac and cheese thing that I get once in a while, and then I don't know, I just sort of want to get out of the house. I feel like I've been sort of in the house for forever. I don't know, I feel so secluded and antisocial. It's still snowing out a little bit, not nearly what went on yesterday. There's just like a little few flurries here and there, but the roads look pretty clear, which I'm very excited about. Also, well, one, I'm gonna be looking for a GPS holder pretty soon, like a new one to hold this phone, because I find a lot of the times I want to talk in the car and I just don't feel 100% safe just holding the phone up and talking a lot, especially when I have my daughter in the car. So if I have like a quick update or something, I'll talk in the car. But I like car vlogs. It's like my favorite place to just sit and talk to you guys, and I feel like when I'm driving I am thinking about what to say in my vlogs, and then when it's actually, what the heck are you doing? When it's actually time to vlog, I totally forget what I was talking about. So I don't know, maybe we'll browse for one today, and I think that's it. I mean, you really haven't missed anything special. You know what's crazy though that I do want to bring up is my story time that I posted I think 2 days ago now for you guys. I posted it on Friday. I mean, at the moment it has like 305 views, which isn't like crazy, but for my channel it is. It got almost 200 views in 2 hours, and I'm like, what was it about that video, or like even the thumbnail and title, that drew people to that video? Like, was it, I wasn't expecting it. I knew it was a hilarious story, and I'm like, I knew it was coming, but I did not expect the response that I got. But I'm so excited that you guys like story times, and I have some recorded, but this Friday is a Valentine's video coming out, so probably the next week. You might get a story time, or I actually I was browsing Amazon, I was browsing some of their beauty products, and I came across this face mask, this like 3-in-1 face mask that's supposed to help a lot with blackheads. And I have some blackheads on my nose and on my chin, and just a few right here, and they're really annoying. They make me self-conscious sometimes, but supposedly this mask is supposed to remove blackheads, and I think it's a Japanese product, so I think it's not coming until Wednesday, but I'm probably gonna film like a first impression when it does come in. It's called the scheming mask, I believe. I don't know how I came across it, but it looked really interesting, and for the whole kit I think it was like $20 or so. So you might get that one on Friday. I'm not really sure yet, but I don't know, I'm excited. I feel like I have a lot of products coming in that we can do first impressions on. I still need to film my first impression for the Angels on Bare Skin Lush mask that I showed in yesterday's vlog. I recorded a demo and then like a little bit about what's going on with my skin. So, and I've been actually writing down like what I think about the product, so when I sit down I can remember everything that I wanted to mention about the product. So I have that coming sometime to my channel. I have, do you remember the store that I said that was very similar to Lush, which I'm still not revealing the name yet for, just because I want it to be a total surprise when the video comes out. I ordered 4 products from that website that will be coming in shortly, and then my ring light is coming in Thursday, so I want to do an unboxing of that. And I feel like there was one other thing, I don't know, I have more pops up there. You can't see the new ones, but I have 5 new ones, so I'll be able to film another pops video. Like, I don't know, I'm really excited. I feel like my channel recently has had some really good content, and I'm so excited. This stuff makes me so excited. Like, beauty interests me and just makes me so happy. I don't know why. But anyways, I'm gonna stop blabbing. Where I'm pretty much just hanging out. All my videos are edited. Oh, I have a Q&A video coming out. I don't know. But yeah, all my videos that I've recorded so far are edited, and I recorded a lot. Like, I got my makeup tutorial done and edited. Like, I'm on a roll recently, so I don't know, I might try to record today just because I like the way that I look, but I don't know, maybe, I was gonna say maybe I'll film the first impression of the Lush product, but I kind of wanted to wait like a full week of using the product to give you like not only a first impression, but like an actual review, like how my skin reacted to the product, and it's only been about maybe 3 days, so I don't know. I always write my video ideas down on my phone, so maybe I'll put my phone down real quick and take a look at what I have and maybe record anything if I have it. Okay, we went out and we got some barbecue mac and cheese. It was insane where we went to get the mac and cheese. It was so busy, so I brought it somewhere else. We can actually go in and enjoy it. I'm pissed. So I had that barbecue mac and cheese, and Ella and I have shared it time after time again. She's right here with me. Time and time again, she loves it. And we went to the food court because I'm like, well, we're not gonna go like all the way home because the place where we get the mac and cheese is kind of far. So I'm like, whatever, there's a mall right nearby, we'll just go there and eat at the food court. One, it's busy as fuck today. And she started eating mac and cheese, and so did I, and I'm like, this is kind of hot, like hot sauce hot, and she ended up like crying because it was so hot. I'm like, oh my god. So I ended up just having to like get her to drink her drink, and like, oh, it was so embarrassing. It's so hard, but now I'm just trying to find a bathroom in Macy's. Alright, we're back home. I have literally the biggest headache right now, and I don't know why. I need like ibuprofen or something. It's like all right at my temples. Ugh, it's the worst. I know we have ibuprofen. It's just a matter of where he put it. Is this it? Yeah, good enough. Yeah, so we just got back. People are assholes. Excuse, you know, jump in language, but can I ask you guys a favor? Like, the people who genuinely watch me and enjoy my videos and consider yourself a part of this family, can you just be kind and be humble? Like, don't stoop to people's level. Like, this is such a hard world that we live in. I'm gonna put you guys right here because I need to open this up. Actually, I'm gonna go grab a drink first because, oh, my shirt is see-through. Okay, well, I didn't know that. Oh my god, I'm still completely not sick. I can't swallow pills, so I have to chew my ibuprofen, so I need some water or something to wash it down with. But the point that I was just making is I'm asking you guys one favor as being part of this family is just, like, don't stoop to people's level. Don't, like, hold doors open for people. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not asking you to go above and beyond, but just, like, act like a normal fucking human being. And, you know, don't give people nasty looks for no reason, and hold the goddamn, you okay? Hold the damn door open for people, for older people, for younger people, for people with strollers, for crippled people. It doesn't matter. Hold the fucking door open. I am so... Babe, I gotta take this ibuprofen. I'm getting really, really sick and tired of people just not treating others right. You know what I mean? Hang on. She's getting mad at me because I'm in here for a minute, but so basically I went out to go get that mac and cheese stuff, and then we were gonna eat there where I bought the mac and cheese meal, but it was so busy, like it was so crowded. I'm like, I'm not going to stay here. So I'm like, well, we could either drive home, which was about 35 minutes away, or I'm like, there's a mall right nearby, and I don't want to go shopping, but there's a food court where I, you know, can sit and get a drink and we can eat it. And that's where, like, I found out, like, the mac and cheese was, like, spicy, which has never happened before. It was the weirdest thing. So, anyway, so I'm like, well, while we're here, whatever, like, let's just walk around and browse. Like, there's no point of just coming and leaving. Hold on, I gotta grab a spoon because I gotta crush this up. Like, there's no point. I just lost it. Damn it. Okay, another one. I'm like, there's no point in leaving. So we're walking around and browsing, and you guys, like, I don't know. Like, I felt like everybody had something against me because okay, so, well, one, like, people just don't get out of the way. Like, I'll say, excuse me, and they just give me a dirty look if I'm trying to get past them, and I'm like, I didn't call your daughter a whore. Like, I said excuse me, but if they look at me and treat me like I called their daughter a whore, and so that just kept happening here and there. Like, I went to Macy's to browse, and the friggin' aisles are just so narrow. I'm not gonna go all the way around just because you're standing in front of the goddamn aisle. Sorry, but I'm not going to. I'm sorry, this is turning into, like, a total rant, but I'm just so frustrated at the way that people treat each other nowadays. It's completely ridiculous and completely uncalled for. And then one of the incidents that really bothered me, and I actually almost said something to this girl, because we went into the bathroom. I had to use the bathroom, so I brought in the stroller. Obviously, Yellow was in it. And we're leaving the bathroom, and you have to, like, push the door open. Phone, make room. This is important. I ran out of room. Alright, we have room again. But yeah, so she was leaving in front of me, and then I was, like, kind of at that sort of awkward space apart from her, whether you, like, wonder to open the door or not, but, like, she literally just, like, looked back and then just kept walking. So I had to open the door by myself, which is not easy with a stroller. I'm like, bitch! Like, I was so mad. I was so mad. I just think that is unbelievably rude. I hold doors open for people, and I have the stroller. Like, people are actually surprised when I hold the door open for them while I have a stroller, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be a jerk. I don't know, maybe it's just me. And then there was another incident where this one even stood out more to me than that first girl, and it was all with holding doors open. So I had parked at a Sears entrance, so I went out that same entrance, and I had opened the door by myself with the stroller. No one was around to help me, but there were, like, 2 sets of doors, so you go through one, there's this tiny little room, and then you go through another. A lot of malls have that. So I turned around because I always make sure that just somebody's not just right behind me, and there was this guy behind me. So I stood there and I held the door open for him. Right? Okay, so I held the door open for him, and he walked, like, you know, behind me. and then just went out the next door and didn't help me open the door. I'm sorry, but that was just like, I was like, you mother. I was so mad. I was so mad. Like, seriously, I don't know what kind of screwed up world that we live in now, but, you know, I could always, isn't this gross, by the way? That's crushed up ibuprofen. Let me just take it really quick. I literally can't swallow pills, I'm not kidding. Okay. You gotta do it fast because it tastes gross. But anyways, yeah, so I was just, after leaving the mall, I was just really, really frustrated, and I'm like, you know what? I could always stoop to their level. I could always, you know, be like, well, if nobody's gonna hold the door open for me, then I'm not gonna do it for them. Or like, you know, like somebody gives me a dirty look, I'm gonna give it right back. I absolutely could. But being a mom, I honestly think she needs a nap. So hang on, she's going down for a nap. I was saying that, like, you know, like I could absolutely stoop down to that level, but I don't want to. I don't want to lose the part of me that still cares about strangers, and, you know, it's kind of nice to, like, it feels good to hold doors open for people and kind of do unexpected nice things to strangers, because quite frankly nobody expects it nowadays, and I don't want society to change me and make me bitter or make me angry or make me antisocial simply because I don't like the way that I'm treated by people around me. And I really want you guys to try to do that same thing. Be the bigger person. I know it's not easy sometimes. I really want to give the smack down to certain people sometimes, but it's hard sometimes, and I'm not saying that there's going to be times where I don't you know, speak up to somebody. And I'm also saying to stand up for yourself. You know, being nice to strangers doesn't mean that you have to take bullshit either. Like, sometimes things happen where it's just sort of unacceptable, and it's like, why would you treat me like that? And stand up for yourself, you know, don't let yourself get walked on, because I'm infamous for that. You know, in school I was infamous for that. I let people walk on me all the time, and it just made me insecure, and it didn't affect them, it didn't affect their life, it affected my life because I never stood up for myself. And if you're not gonna stand up for yourself, who is, you know? So that's all I ask from the people who consider themselves like part of this YouTube family, and, you know, like watch my channel and stuff. I just, one favor to ask you guys is just to stay kind and humble as best as you can, because we really, really need that in this screwed up world. So anywho, I am gonna go get the mac and cheese from the car and keep eating it. I gotta reheat it because I thought it was good. I mean, yeah, it was spicy. It was just too spicy for Ella, but it was still good, and I'm really hungry. So I'm gonna go heat it up, and hopefully this ibuprofen will kick in pretty soon, because I really do have a really bad headache. And Ambur wanted to do something tonight, but I think we're just gonna go see a movie or something. So I'll let you guys know when I make plans with her, what we're gonna do. And yeah, let me go get that mac and cheese. So it's getting pretty cold out. We're at Staples at the moment. TJ just had to run in real quick. Well, has to run in and do something real quick. And then we gotta go to Walmart. We're like out of essentials, like toilet paper. Are you gonna leave your cup on my...
It's your cup.
He leaves cups on the roof of my car just so it'll get cold. But yeah, so after this we're gonna run to Walmart real quick, and then Amber and I are still gonna go out. We just hold on one second, we're crossing the street. We're gonna go see a movie tonight. We're gonna go see The Boy, which I think is supposed to be scary, so we'll see how that goes. I am off to the movies. I am gonna go meet Amber, and I got 2 boxes of Salem to come with me. They're my favorite candies. I've talked about them a lot recently, actually, but I gotta go pick her up. Woo! And oh, I almost knocked my phone literally right out of my hand. Ooh, and it's getting toasty. Okay, I gotta get going. We didn't work out. It was sold out. So instead, we're at Hooters because why not? Okay. God. Okay, so we went to Hooters, obviously, and well, it was funny. Okay, so let me explain my night. I gotta turn this off though. Excuse me. So we originally were going to movies, and we were gonna go see. Ooh, almost backed up into a car. I was a little bit closer than I thought I was. Okay, so we were gonna go see a movie, The Boy, and we got to the movie theater, and it was sold out, which I thought was really weird because even the new Star Wars movie wasn't sold out. I don't know why this movie was sold out. Anyways, so we're like, well, shit, like, what do we, I'm sorry guys, it's dark, I hope you don't mind. I'm like, all right, well, shit, what do we do? Because all the other movies weren't until later, and we're like, we don't really want to sit around and wait for a new movie to come out or to start. So like, well, let's just, I'm like, do you want to maybe go out to dinner or something? Like, we don't have to do a movie, we can do whatever. I'm like, it's Saturday night, we can do anything. So she's like, yeah, like, let's go out to dinner. And I don't know why, but the first thing that popped in my head was to go to Hooters. I have no idea why. I had never been, but I was like, you know what, like, let's have a spontaneous Saturday night and get crazy and go to Hooters. So Hooters was about 30 minutes from the movie theater, so we drove there and we sat down. So we went in, and we're like, we weren't sure if it was like a host, if there was gonna be like a hostess there, or if you just kind of sit down. So it turned out that you just sit down. So if you ever go to Hooters, just sit down. And so obviously there's a lot of guys there, and you sort of just felt like a tuna in a Shark Tank. All the guys were kind of taking glances and stuff, and I'm like, all right, like, let's ignore it, you know, they're guys, they're just gonna look, they're harmless. So we got food and stuff. I got a Philly cheesesteak, and it was fine. I mean, it wasn't like, oh my god, this is amazing stuff. You know, Hooters is known for their wings, but I really am not a huge fan of wings. I kind of wanted a steak and cheese, which is basically what I got. So we're eating the food. I got steak and cheese, curly fries, and then they come with like a cheese sauce on the side. And I don't know, I feel like I should give like a whole story time for this, but my first experience at Hooters, but maybe I will, but you guys will get a first glance. So if you watch till the end of this vlog, you're welcome. It's dark, but I'll treat it as a podcast, I guess. So anyways, so we're eating the food and whatever. I'm like, okay, at the end of, when we're getting full, I'm like, I have to go to the bathroom. I haven't gone to the bathroom yet. I need to go. So I got up and I went to the bathroom, and I come back. Now, while we were sitting there eating, there was a selected few men who kept exchanging glances with Amber and I. So I kind of expected at least one of them to come up and get, you know, we would be approached. But no, this kid comes up from nowhere, like literally nowhere. We didn't see him once there, and takes the seat next to me and starts small talk, and I'm like, no. I'm like, we're so close. We are just waiting for the waitress to get our check. Like, I was so close to being in the clear to leaving. And so he's talking to me. Amber's like not showing him the light of day at all, which I wish I could do. Whenever I'm approached, especially if I don't see it coming, I am really caught off guard, and it becomes very, very awkward. And I'm just like, what do I do? give me 1 second. In a minute, I'm gonna be off of the main road, and then I'll turn on my little car light so you can maybe see me a little bit better. So I'm like, oh no, like this guy just sat down next to me, starting small talk. He is ugly, he's not cute at all. Doesn't matter if he's cute, I'm not available. And so he's talking to me, and he was so quiet, like uncomfortably quiet with the way he talked. And Hooters is loud. It has people, it has a bar, it has music, you know, like it's a loud place, so you have to talk up, like speak up. So this guy was so quiet, so half the time I didn't even hear what he was saying, so I just kept laughing. And he was like, oh, you seem really nervous. And I'm like, no, like I didn't feel nervous at all, I was just annoyed. And I was like, no, like I'm just an awkward person. Like I just kept trying to make something up, hoping that he would leave. And I'm like, oh, like no, I'm just, you know, very shy. I'm a very awkward person when it comes to meeting strangers. And he's like, oh, we're not strangers anymore, we introduced ourselves. And I'm like, oh, like come on. So needless to say, I got hit on, and it was just very, very weird. And Amber finally came up with an excuse of why we had to leave as soon as the check came out. And I actually believed her. She was like, oh, she's like, my brother needed me to come pick him up or something. So when we left, I was like, so we gotta go pick up Michael? And she's like, no. She's like, that was just an excuse to get us out of there. I'm like, oh, I totally believed you. She's a really good actor. So anyways, that happened. But honestly, for my first impression of Hooters, I was not impressed. Our waitress was just not, I don't know if it was because we weren't men and she didn't think she'd be tipped very well, but she just wasn't a very good waitress. I don't know, she came up like once, and at the end, Amber and I split the bill down the middle. We asked her to split it down the middle, and Amber ended up getting charged $20. I only ended up getting charged $15, so I was like, that's definitely not down the middle, but okay. And then I gave her a $20 bill, and I asked her for change because she picked up the bill and the receipt, and I'm like, she's like, all set? I'm like, no. I said, can I please get change? Because we split the bill down the middle, my tip wasn't the only tip she was gonna get, and I didn't want to give her $5 from my side because she didn't do anything, you know. And then in the meantime, this kid is talking to me, and I just want nothing more to leave, and she's taking forever to get back to us with our card and money. And she comes back and gives Amber her card, and then I don't get my change back. And I'm like, you know what, like if this kid wasn't sitting next to me right now, I would have obviously said something and asked her for it, but I just desperately wanted to get out of that situation. It was so awkward. Oh, but anyway, so that was my first time at Hooters. Oh, what? I was just like violated by that thing in my window. But anyways, I've been talking long enough. It's already been 8 minutes since I started talking in the car, so I'm sorry. It's dark, I know, but I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. As always, I had a lot of fun today. We had a good day. We had a pretty good day. Little hiccups here and there, but a good day. So I will see you guys in the morning. There will be a makeup tutorial going up. Oh my gosh, what day is this going up? There's a makeup tutorial going up Monday, tomorrow. It's a Valentine's Day look, so if you're interested in that, expect that in the morning tomorrow at noon. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys tomorrow.